Hey guys, Funky TV here, and today I am coming at you with a video of my opinions on the Black Ops 4 beta, what needs to be changed, what I liked, what I didn't like. First thing I want to talk about is the gun that you can see me using in this clip, the KN57. It's kind of like the AN94 from Black Ops 2 with a little bit of a twist. I put the advanced mag on there, get I think it's 5 extra bullets and a quicker reload time, and it's great. The hollow sight is amazing in this game. It really helps on long distance, and most guns are accurate enough from close distance that you don't really need it. Plus, just throw a laser sight on there if you want to, and you're good. KN57 is definitely my favorite gun from the Black Ops 4 beta. I pretty much used it exclusively. I used the sniper a couple times. I used shotguns, and I used it SMG a little bit just because this game is so SMG heavy, which I'll be talking about later. But I just wanted to give some praise to the KN57 really quick before we get too far into the video. It's an amazing gun, got a pretty quick fire rate for an assault rifle. I think definitely the best assault rifle in the game, with the only competition really being the Rampart, which is a good gun, but I think the fire rate is slightly slower, and I think it might do a little bit more damage, but I think that you're a lot more mobile with the KN57, and also it just looks really cool, which is a great part for me, just because I really like the look of things, which kind of sounds stupid. You should just use the best gun possible, but I think the look adds a lot to the gun, especially with the hollow sight and the foregrip on it. You can see it just reminds me of playing Black Ops 2 back when I was a littler kid. But anyways, second thing I want to talk about is sniper rifles. The Koshka in this game is definitely the superior sniper rifle to the, I believe it's called the Paladin. Koshka is way faster, does a little bit less damage, but it's still, if you hit chest up, I believe, is a one-shot kill. Maybe some stomach shots are a one-shot kill. It's kind of like the Ballista from Black Ops 2. Sorry, I'm going to compare everything to Black Ops 2 because it's my favorite Call of Duty of all time, and it's also in the Black Ops franchise. But it's kind of like the Ballista from Black Ops 2, but I think it's even better than the Ballista. And the Paladin is kind of like the DSR, or even kind of like the Barrett 50 cal from Modern Warfare 2 mixed with the DSR. So yeah, I have no complaints about the Koshka. I think it's pretty good how it is, pretty balanced. It's not super OP, but it's definitely good enough for people to hit clips with and stuff like that. The Paladin, though, I think definitely does need some buffs. It's only got 5 bullets per clip, and I don't think that's nearly enough, which I heard FaZe Jev actually make the suggestion to add more ammo into it, and I think that's a really good suggestion. You just don't really feel secure when you have it like you do with the Koshka. It's way harder to use, I think, and I mean, it's more consistent, pretty much no hit markers, but it takes a lot longer to shoot, takes longer to reload, and you're a lot slower with it. So I think that little bit of extra ammo would make you feel more secure, because you only got 5 shots. You miss 1 shot, and you're pretty much screwed because of the cockback time on it. And the Koshka you just feel a lot safer having. So I think that the Paladin definitely needs to have some more ammo added, and the Koshka can pretty much stay how it is because it's already pretty damn good. Other than that, I mean, we only had those 2 sniper rifles. Other than adding more ammo, maybe make the cockback time or reload time on the Paladin slightly faster. But I don't think the Koshka needs any more buffs. Alright, so after sniper rifles, we're going to go ahead and move on to the SMGs in this game. The SMGs are crazy good in this game. Everybody was using them if they weren't using the KN57 or sniping. There's not even, I couldn't even pick a best SMG in this game. They're all very good. The SOG, the MPX, I believe it's called, and the Cordite. My favorite was the Cordite, but I saw a lot of people using the MPX and also a lot of people using the SOG. All 3 of them are crazy good. All the maps are really good for them. There is a lot of long range where it's good for sniping, like on this map right here. I did forget the name. I think it's Gridlock. But there is a lot of good sniping. They have those little like snipers nest up on each side. So there's a lot of good long range for sniping and ARs, but there's a lot of close corners in this game that really give SMGs the advantage. You slide jump around that corner and you're probably not going to lose a fight. especially since shotguns are just horrible in this game, which is the next thing I'll be talking about. Um, so SMGs really good in this game. I think they need a small nerf before the game comes out. Nothing too crazy because I do like that they're good, and I think SMGs have been historically not as good as they should be in Call of Duty. So I'm glad to see that they're getting better and better, but I think they're a little bit too good right now. And I'd even be okay with a small nerf along with the assault rifles to go with the SMGs just to make snipers and shotguns a little bit more valuable than they are currently, because rifles and SMGs by far reign supreme right now. Snipers are okay, but shotguns are just horrible, which is the next thing I'm going to be talking about actually. Shotguns need a big buff, man. They are just so bad. There was multiple points where I would be trying to snipe and I'd pull out a shotgun. There's a guy less than 5 feet in front of me, and I would blast him and do half of his health max from point blank with a shotgun, and that's just crazy to me. They don't have, like, you can make the one range distance short, but if there's a guy that's less than, I don't know, 5 yards away from me, he better die in a one shot with the shotgun, unless I'm shooting him in the feet. Like, if it's a chest shot or even like a stomach shot, he should die in one shot with a shotgun 100%. And the fact that he is only losing half of his health from a point blank chest shot with a shotgun is ridiculous to me, and I don't understand it in the slightest. They need some sort of buff, even if you just want to give it close range, because they're almost as good as from long range as they are from close range, which makes absolutely no sense. And by long range, I'm talking about, like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 yards. Past 15 yards, I mean, you're not going to hit anybody, but that should be the case for a shotgun. But if they're that close to you, like within 5 yards, like I was saying, they need to be dead in one shot. It's ridiculous that they're not. Like, you can literally be inside of somebody's body and you're not going to hit a one shot with a shotgun if they have full health. So shotguns definitely need to be changed. Along with shotguns, another thing that needs to be changed is Ruin and Battery special abilities. But instead of being buffed, those most certainly need to be nerfed. Ruin's gravity spikes are ridiculous. I mean, it takes like a second to deploy them, and the effective range for them is ridiculous. I've been killed through walls, around corners by gravity spikes where I'm at least 10 to 15 yards away, like behind a wall, and that makes absolutely no sense, and it's ridiculously overpowered. As well as Battery's special ability is crazy too. Her War Machine, that thing, I don't know how much ammo it has, but it is way more than it should. And the amount of quad and 5-ons that I've seen with that thing, like in one shot, is just crazy. I get that it's good placement, but I think it has way more ammo than it should be. It's so good, and there's no other ability even close to it. But one ability that I think needs to be buffed, which may just be biased because I play Nomad a lot, is Nomads. The dog is good, but it does not follow commands. You set it to follow, and it will not follow you. It'll stick behind you by 25 feet and just stand in a corner and not move. And then you set it on patrol, and then it starts to follow you, and then takes about 3 steps, and then gets stuck again. I can't tell you how many times I've sat there spamming Q since I play on PC. How many times I've sat there spamming Q to just try to get it to either follow or to patrol, just to get it to move, and it would just sit there standing in the map not moving. It happened almost every single time that I used it, and it is ridiculous, and it makes no sense. But the one good thing about Nomad is that his mesh mine does make up for it. The mesh mine is very good, but they didn't make it super OP either, which I like. Again, that might just be me being biased, but it's kind of like claymores in pretty much any game. There is a little light coming out of it, and it's just really good for slowing down rotations, making people more careful when they're moving through. I like it a lot. Another character that I think their special ability not necessarily needs to be nerfed or buffed, but needs to be looked at is the guy who, I'm trying to think what his name is. Well, Ajax. I'll go to Ajax first. He's the one who has the shield with the pistol, and that certainly needs to be nerfed as well, because it is for anyone who's played Rainbow Six, it's basically Monty, whatever you want to call him. It's basically him, but instead of just a semi-auto pistol, it's a fully auto pistol, and his shield is even wider than Montaigne's is, and it's it's almost impossible to shoot him. And that shield has, I don't even know if it has a health bar or not, because I've emptied clips into it and it still will not die. But another specialist I think needs to be looked at is the guy who puts down the very large shield. I apologize, I don't know his name. I'll put it in the editing though. But I think that needs to be revisited because the shield is very weird. It's not good, but it's also certainly not bad. It is good at stopping people from moving and holding them in place, but I don't know. I think it needs to be looked at, just given a redrop, something like that. I don't know. It needs to be reworked because it has a lot of health, and the Guardian effect on it is kind of crazy good. But at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of pointless. You can really easily avoid it, and it's not big enough to block off most doorways either. So it is useful, but also really easy to pretty much completely negate from the game almost. So I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I said down in the comments. If you agree, disagree, partially agree. What do you think I got wrong? What do you think I got right? Let me know your opinion, and thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.